Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our next instalment of Memory in the Spotlight. Today, it's a real privilege to have a couple of great people with me, Jed Hart and Heidi Laurie from TOM, which is Total Outdoor Media. Welcome.
G'day, Ben. How are you going?
Very well. As we get closer to Christmas, we're all looking for a well-earned break. It's been a big year, and next year it's going to be even bigger at the Chamber, and it's great to have you guys on board. Now, you've been a member for quite some time, and you've decided recently to upgrade to a gold membership, which is terrific. That's an investment in the Chamber. And tell us a little bit about why you're investing in the Chamber in Geelong.
Well, look, we're super excited about it, Ben. It's we've invested a lot of money in those sites down there. We believe in them. We just see Geelong as we want to immerse ourselves in that community, and I think this is a great way to go with the Chamber. It's fantastic.
It's great to have you involved, and we're looking forward to a really big year. And tell us a little bit about TOM, Total Outdoor Media. What services do you offer, and what makes you different?
Okay, well, look, we started in 2011 basically as predominantly as a billboard development business, and all our sites that we were developing along the way were contracted to one of the other companies. But we now have all those billboards in-house. We're now the Victoria's market leader in regional advertising and regional billboard, large format advertising, which we're pretty stoked about. We've got a very big footprint across the state of Victoria. So we're in all major cities across the state with our with pretty honest billboards, just servicing the locals out there. We're the only company that have large format digital displays in major cities. We've got Geelong, Traralgon, Warrnambool, Shepparton, and we're
to launch,
and soon to build one in Ballarat, which we're pretty excited about, in the main street of Ballarat, and Wangaratta as well. So, and we're not stopping there. We're going to keep going with that and continue to maintain our leadership in regional Vic.
Yeah, and I think also with TOM, I think we're really passionate about what we do. We love the billboards. Like TOM obviously stands for Total Outdoor Media, but Jed treats them like his children. And a little TOM fact is that TOM is his son's name. So TOM means a lot to him, and the business definitely filters through to the company as well. We love collaborations and we love that flexibility. We want to just sort of be really accessible to everybody, like to the people of Geelong. And although we've come from corporate global companies ourselves, what we've taken from that, the experience and the networks, is one thing. So we're taking the best out of those things, but we're bringing it to TOM, which is a small business, and we're just ground level. We're very accessible, and the most important thing that we think is a point of difference is our flexibility. So just ask the question if we can help. We'd love to.
And we do notice the billboards in Geelong. Which sites do you have available?
Well, obviously we've got our freshly built iconic twins at the gateway to Geelong at Beckley Park. Long time coming, those billboards. Working with Beckley Park since 2013, trying to get those billboards through. There's been a lot of work put into that, and we're pretty excited to see them go up. And then bang, COVID hits, and we have to struggle trying to sell them. But look, they work well. We're really proud of them. And that's Geelong for us. I think we've got Geelong covered with those two sites, or those 4 panels.
Yeah. And look, in a previous life, I've used billboards myself, and they're fantastic for bringing to life a really key message for your business. And I encourage any business who's developing a marketing campaign and looking to get out there next year to include the billboard idea, especially being so prominent as part of their marketing plan. Throughout the year, you're hoping to engage with our members and try and have a few special offers and get people involved. People would probably be pretty surprised at the entry points to use those billboards.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that's right.
You go for it.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Look, before it's, as I mentioned before, we're pretty excited about being a member, being the gold member, and we are a small medium enterprise business, independent. We're flexible, like all your members down there, or most of your members down there, and we just want to be a part of the business down there. We want to be a part of that business community, and we recognise that there's a lot of business down there that would love to use these billboards, and we want to make that entry for them easy.
Yeah, that's right. And like being part of the chamber for us was really important because we want to be part of a group. We are independent. We're based here in Melbourne. We're not one of the players of the Metro Melbourne market. We're very much regional at this stage, and yeah, we want to be part of the chamber group. So for that, and as a thank you, we obviously want to offer some member rates as well. So, which will be even less than the already accessible price.
And I know we're looking forward to having a few of you at our breakfast next week on the 10th, which is great. And that just shows that you are looking to get involved, and we'll work through ideas and promotions during the year to give our members the opportunity to use some of those billboards, which is terrific. And I suppose the long-term plans for Tom. You said you're in all the capital cities. Is it a broader regional strategy as well now that you've got good sites in the capitals?
I think our objective is to have a lovely blanket of billboards across the state that are accessible for advertisers, digital and static. We'll come back in on the metro. We don't really want to jump back into the Melbourne metropolitan market immediately, only unless we can develop something that's really quite special. Quite cluttered in here now, and there's a lot of billboards, so it's very competitive. I think if you're going to come into the marketplace, you want to have something pretty special to bring to the market. Yeah. As far as other states, that's something we'll probably look at down the track. But we're all about regional Victoria, and we just want to concentrate on that. We don't want to be a big multi-business. We want to be a dedicated, accessible, intimate little business, little boutique business, which we're happy to be.
And it's not that hard, given some of your billboards are digital. There's obviously some advantages in being able to get them up quickly and update them with your key messages throughout the time. Yeah,
that's right. I mean, that's one of the greatest advantages of digital these days. The static billboard's obviously there, but the lead time can be a little bit longer. But with digital, we can pretty much get the artwork, and it's nearly immediate that we can post it up. And the other thing is as well, a lot of people sort of hesitant to get in contact with out-of-home companies because they don't have creatives, but we can organise that as well. We have contractors, and as I said, we've built a pretty strong network in our past lives, so we can help out with that side of it as well.
Fantastic. And I know you've got a new website landing in the next couple of days. Give it a plug. How do people get involved?
Jump on,
yeah. Hopefully we'll be live in the next 24 hours, maybe 36 at the latest, and we're pretty excited about it. Look, our website that we have up at the moment is really quite development focused, and as far as building our business as developers. Now this new website is just being freshened up. It looks better. It's more focused on sales. It's got a really good interactive map. So pretty much all our billboards are on there. So you can pull up the map and click on an icon, and it'll take you to the billboard. Yeah. Heidi's accessible. Lucy and myself are accessible to talk to, and anytime. So just pick up the phone.
Yeah. So drop us an email. TotalOutdoorMedia.com.
Yeah, that's it. Total Outdoor Media.
Fantastic, and we'll include a link. And just more broadly, you mentioned the website. Has COVID given you the opportunity to look at how to strategize your business and focus on some of those projects?
Yeah, totally. It was a bit of a blessing, to be quite honest, because at the start of the year we decided that we were going to take everything in-house, and we've got a significant inventory of billboards now, and the plan was always to bring it back in-house, and we bring it back in-house to rip into this sales, and then COVID hits, and we think, let's just stop and calm down and rebuild this and do this thing properly, and that's been a wonderful thing. We've been able to put our heads together and build a really nice little business going forward. We have good strategy. We've got a good focus on what we need to do, and we're really excited about 2021.
Yeah, and I know Tom stands for Total Outdoor Media, but you were saying before that there's a personal connection, Jed, with Tom.
Yeah. Well, there is. It's like when I left the large organisation and was starting this business, it was coming up with a name was always going to be a tough one, because you've got to keep that acronym thing. You've got to keep that small nameplate. You know, you can't have a big long nameplate. And we're sitting around having a drink and with some friends and you know, trying to explain who we are. And you know, we're everything outdoor. We can build things, we can produce things, we can sell things, we can market things for people. We're like total outdoor. And then it popped out, Total Outdoor Media. I said, that's great. And Tommy's going, Tom, my son Tom's sitting there going, I love it. That's a great name, Dad. So that's how it worked. And you never know. He's a builder, Tommy, and he may come into the business one day, so they'll even be better.
I wonder how many great names have come up over a dinner party and a couple of glasses of wine. Probably.
Yeah, always the way.
Well, thank you, Heidi and Jed, for joining me today. I'll include the link to your website on the post, and we look forward to seeing you at the breakfast next week and having you involved this year. Thank you for your support.
Great.
Good on you, Ben.
Thank you. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks a lot, mate. Appreciate it.